Hey guys, want to do a quick video on order flow analysis and using footprint charts to identify exhaustion and imbalances. For the time being, ignore this thing right here. It's just wanting me to roll over, as now I think a lot of the volume is on the new contract. But for this day that we're looking at and that I'm going to show examples on, there's a lot more volume on the previous contract, so it's going to make a lot more sense, and it's just going to show more data as we have more volume. So first off, I'm assuming you guys already know how the footprint charts work. The left side right here is how many orders were transacted at the bid, and then on the right side is orders transacted at the offer. And when we're identifying exhaustion, we're looking for 2 or more zeros at the top or the bottom of the bar. And this will make a lot more sense as you understand how the market works. Oftentimes we're moving diagonally. So for example, if we're right here, if we sell, we go to this 563 spot. If we have somebody buy at market, it's going to go to this 423. And so normally we're going to have a 0 at the top, and we're going to have a 0 at the bottom, but that is normal. And we're looking for exhaustion. We're looking for 2 or more zeros at the top or the bottom of the bar or column, as you want to call it. And that's that's how you identify exhaustion. So right here could be exhaustion. Right here as well, we have those 2 zeros. Same with right here, we have 2 zeros. And obviously these aren't standalone signals, but can be great when we're using it in confluence with positioning, value area high, value area low, TPO, balance areas, etc. So that's all you need really, is identify where there is 2 or more zeros in a row at the top or the bottom of a column. And I use a 5-minute. Anything I think under a 5-minute is going to give you a lot more signals, and it's going to give you a lot more noise, in my opinion, especially on the footprint. But that's just how I use it. And then when you're identifying an imbalance, instead of it being on the ends of the bar, it's going to be in the middle. And so I would consider an imbalance anywhere where we have 1 or more zeros in the middle of the column. And what side the zeros are on will show which direction the imbalance is to. So right here could be an example of an imbalance, as we have a 0, and this would be, I would consider inside the bar, as it's not here at the top or it's not at the bottom. And this just shows that we sold through this area and we never went back up into this. So nobody ever bought back up into this. We sold straight through it, never came back. And so these imbalances can show us areas where there's initiation, breakouts, etc. And same thing, it's not a let alone signal, but it does give you some good context when you're looking at the TPOs, balance areas, and different levels that you may have. And then you can see, we're going to identify a couple more. And then as you can see right here, we have one where we sold down through this area. Same with right here, sold down through, never came back into that area. And then same thing right here, except this would be to the buy side, as we bought we got 54 contracts transacted at the offer, and then we went up and we never sold back down into this, and that's why there's a 0. So exhaustion, 2 or more zeros at the top or the bottom of the bar. And then an imbalance is 1 or more zeros, or you could use really small numbers as well. If there's a really small number, you could also consider that an imbalance if you like. And that would be in the middle of the bar. So exhaustion can be a sign of a reversal, and then the imbalances can be an example of a breakout, initiation, and you can use those in context of positioning, balance areas, etc. to get trades.